Most of you aren't running an industrial empire. You're running a countdown to a catastrophe. You're waiting for the engine to smoke or the hull to leak before you pay attention. In the hard sectors, wait and see is a suicide pact. I'm releasing the technical audit checklist, the rigorous protocol to maintain your assets to international standards. We are going to kill the emergency tax, eliminate the breakdown friction, and ensure your machines outlast your competitors by a decade. The masterclass and the technical audit ledgers are live. Link in bio. Respect the steel. Stop calling it bad luck when your boat engine dies in the middle of the lagoon. It's not luck, it's a maintenance deficit. You're paying an emergency tax every time a machine stops. You're paying for the express parts, the last-minute technician who overcharges you, and most importantly, you're paying in lost reputation. When your transport fails, your client doesn't care about your excuses. They care about their missing cargo. You are bleeding capital because you treat maintenance as an expense rather than a strategic shield. You are an operator who is being held hostage by your own neglect. It's time to stop fixing and start auditing. The big players, the oil firms, the mining giants, the international NGOs, don't hire you because you have a boat. They hire you because you have a standard. If your asset doesn't meet international HSE and technical specifications, you are invisible to the highest-paying contracts. They won't risk their billion-dollar supply chains on a machine that hasn't seen a grease gun in 6 months. The technical audit checklist is your passport to the alpha tier. It's the difference between being a local transporter and an industrial partner. We are going to move your assets from functional to institutional. Respect the machine, and the machine will fund the empire. Look at your current maintenance logs. This is the before state. Actually, let's be honest, you probably don't even have a log. Your maintenance strategy is reactive. You change the oil when you remember. You check the hull when you see a stain. You have no predictive pulse. You're operating in a state of mechanical anxiety. Every time you start the engine, you're crossing your fingers. Your asset life cycle is being cut in half. A boat that should last 20 years is falling apart in 7 because of micro-corrosion you ignored. You are suffering from silent friction, small inefficiencies that increase your fuel consumption by 15%. You're an industrialist who is being sabotaged by a 50-cent bolt that you didn't check. Now let's visualize the after state. This is mechanical sovereignty. In this state, you have zero failure operations. Your assets don't break down because you replace parts at 80% of their life cycle, not 105%. You have total documentation. You use InnovTech sensors to track engine heat and vibration. Your technical audit ledger is a digital health record for every machine in your holding. When a multinational auditor walks into your office, you don't show them the boat. You show them the checklist. Transparency creates a trust premium. You can charge 30% more than your competitors because your reliability is a mathematical certainty. You aren't maintaining tools. You are engineering uptime. Your assets arrive at the site with the authority of a machine that meets global standards. How do you cross that bridge from reactive to rigorous? You use the technical audit checklist protocol. The bridge is built by the daily, weekly, and monthly discipline of the surgical inspection. Step 1. The daily pulse check. Fluids, belts, and seals. If it moves, it's inspected. Step 2. The alpha intervention. Every 250 hours, the asset is pulled for a deep audit, measuring tolerances against the manufacturer's blueprint. Step 3. The verification signature. No asset leaves the yard without a signed-off checklist from the lead technician. This bridge is governed by the international HSE standard. You align your checks with global safety protocols. You reinvest your reputation gains into InnovTech, vibration analyzers, and digital bore scurrying tools to see inside the engine before the smoke starts. This is how you move from owning a machine to owning a standard. You are training the ant to tighten the screw so the alpha can govern the fleet. By now, the awareness should be absolute. In the hard sectors, your machines are the only truth. You've heard the protocol. You understand that maintenance is the highest form of risk mitigation. But an audit checklist is just a piece of paper until you open the hatch, get your hands dirty, and face the reality of your fleet's condition. I am using this exact standard logic to protect the assets of Mobilis and Agrico. We don't just use our boats, we audit them into immortality. I've made the technical audit checklist and the maintenance ledgers available to you. I've uploaded the spreadsheets, the ones that track your mean time between failures and your asset health scores, to my Patreon. This is the industrial manual for the entrepreneur who is ready to stop being an owner and start being an engineer of uptime. I am not looking for drivers. I am looking for custodians of steel. On the Corifea Patreon, you are getting the steel, the international HSE checklist templates, the predictive maintenance roadmaps, and the framework for building your own technical ledger to win industrial contracts in 2026. Your task for this week is clinical. Perform a surgical audit on your most critical asset. Don't look at the surface, look at the friction points. Identify one micro failure by Friday. Fix it before it becomes a macro disaster. Master the machine, own the standard. Go to the link in my bio. Join the Corifea Inner Circle on Patreon. Download the technical audit checklist and start your industrial pivot today. The contract belongs to the one whose engine never stops. I am Parfait Eddie, and this is Corifea Strategic. I'll see you on the inside.